to my kingdom, claimed by my ancestors and passed through my male lineage. It is mine now, but for no good reason. A barbarous, cruel, vile warrior lives deep in these woods. A warrior who has taken the life of my grandfather, and my father, and my uncle, and cousins, 2 of my brothers, my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, and several of our most trusted knights. But that ends today, for that warrior's death is my destination, and I look forward to every step of that journey.
Absolutely nailed the genre of the historic knight's tale, hero's tale, right off the top with the music and all of the scenery. I knew exactly what world we were in, and then I loved when they subverted it just on the turn of a dime. It was this great foray into what an average non-heroic Joe would be as a knight, and not so successful, as we saw. There was really great gags. I thought the script was really witty, great volleying back and forth between between Greg and our Queen of the Forest. I thought that was so much fun. And then to wrap it up right at the end, I thought that final line and realization, so good. It was a really great way they built the world and were so grounded in their performances that they could really do anything, but the tone was kept nice and clean and smart throughout, which I really appreciate.
He is very funny and seems like a great tribute to a specific type of satire of medieval stories, kind of in the vein of Monty Python and things like that. It particularly pokes fun at the sexism that is often found in these old, antique, let's say, stories, and reverses it to make the men the imbecile and the woman the strong, independent, and formidable character. And the results are successfully amusing for sure.
This was like I think a similar kind of type of humor as like Robin Hood Men in Tights, that sort of like taking this very formal sort of like King Arthur kind of nobility and just trashing it and making it ridiculous. I thought both of the actors were really funny. I thought they played off each other really well. The main actor, I think, just nailed the kind of feeling of somebody who really wants to come across as like brave and valiant and is actually a total mess. And yeah, just, little surprises throughout and little like absurd moments. And I think it's one of those films where you can feel that the people who made it had a really good time. So it helps you feel like you're having a really good time when you're watching.
It was a really fun time. It was so silly. It was so dumb, but I loved every second of it. It really is just a parody of any movie or show that is set in medieval times. And it really puts a camera perspective on a character who isn't as stoic and brave and courageous and strong as the typical male leads. So it was just really fun to watch overall, and the story itself was really great. But the thing that really stood out to me was the fact that it did really focus on this one guy for a good duration of the short. And even then, there were so many perfectly placed gags to make it something that was funny to watch. It was never boring in any sense. It was just one thing after another, and you just kind of wonder what can go wrong next. And yeah, and one of the things about that is being able to film it in a way where you're like, okay, cool, everything is set in place, everything's fine, and then it just goes wrong in the last second. So it was a lot of particular planning, I think, that needed to go in and to go into making these scenes work so well. One especially was just him trying to climb down the cliff and having those shots of the knots of the rope around the tree, and you're like, okay, cool, like that looks sturdy enough, and it just kind of failing. So really, it was just a really fun time overall, and a really great job on just the hair, makeup, and wardrobe, especially too. So yeah, great job.
Hilarious, so silly, so funny. I'm completely here for it. Completely here for the silliness. These two actors were so committed to this kind of comedy, and it was really so much fun to watch them. They were so in their truth, and it was just hysterical. It was really funny. The writing is so great, so good, and the directing was great. The location is gorgeous, perfect for this. And then, of course, with the hikers walking by. So funny at the end. It's like, oh my god, wait, what? People are crazy. I really had fun with this. It was so much silliness, and it was really great. So thank you for making it. I needed this smile and wonderful comedic, all of it. Just wonderful.
It was just genuine. Literally, it was just genuinely like laughing out loud, inducing funny. Like, kind of like it gave me the same feeling as like my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Like that type of like Middle Ages, like breaking expectations funny. Like kind of like breaking the seriousness funny. I really like when he's like on the rope and he's like, and it's this grand moment. He's gonna go down and it just snaps. Because that was unexpected, and that had me laughing. Also, when she's like, "You don't know how to ride a horse," he's like, "Of course I know how to ride a horse." That's always like a classic joke that's reliable. Yeah, overall, it was really genuinely funny. I think that actor really carried. He's just a funny actor, and that actress was also great too. So, good job.